mask. I got a little bit of time because the people I'm dealing with are at lunch. You know, I see guys out here wearing face masks outside, and there's no need for that. You know, we knew back in March that this thing was something that was spread from recirculated air and it being aerosolized. Like, we knew a lot of these things. We knew, like, with the face masks, yes, the particle is very small, but generally it attaches to, you know, to water when you spit, stuff like that. You sneeze, you cough, and that makes the molecule larger. So people say, "Oh, it's too small to even N95 mask to stop." Yes, technically, but that's what you need. And the face masks are just, everybody wore it, was they're not going to. It would prevent transmission. It would lessen transmission. Wearing a face mask outside is another example to me of anti-intellectualism. First, no one took the pandemic seriously. No one wore masks. I was wearing masks back in March. I mean, not this, but I was wearing something like this back in March. It's a little bit smaller, but it wasn't made for sustained use. This is industrial. This is made for sustained use, and that's why I use it. This is really made for like working in a factory or something. So no one wore a mask, and then people started wearing masks, and then, you know, you had the protesters wearing masks, and now you have these idiots wearing masks outside in the open. The wind's blowing and you're wearing a mask. Like, to me, like, this is what anti-intellectualism is. You just got people who just, they didn't take it serious. They don't take it serious. They don't want to believe it. And then you got folks who are like, well, I'm going to wear a mask. And then you got folks that are wearing it on their forehead, or they wear it where, like, they can breathe out their nose. It's just like, I just realized that this would have been bad without Trump. Because I'm dealing with fucking morons. I'm dealing with people who are, like, fucking stupid. And this is, you know what I mean? This is what the Southern strategy got you. This is what race baiting and all that, guys, that's what it gets you. It gets you a bunch of ignorant people who, only thing they're ready for is a war. They're ready for that. They're not ready. We were never ready for a pandemic. This system, I realized, like, would have never been prepared for a significant, long-term, communicable disease. And I'm working and living with people who refuse to even believe one exists. This is the future. I mean, wearing a facial mask outside, like, and then you got people who think the face mask is not, stuff gets in on the sides of it. Look, if you're wearing a face mask, that's to keep you from giving it to other people. And if you're walking in a business with 100 people who are not wearing masks, that face mask does nothing for you. You realize that, right? It does nothing for you if you're getting close to people and all that. And I just realized, like, even if the president hadn't pulled out of the WHO and hadn't made the jokes, and this would have still been a fuck up. Like Michael Brooks talked about this kind of before it got bad, about the rise of the PR firms. The rednecks will say, "You got your facts and I got mine." No, you don't have facts. You have whataboutism. That's what you don't have facts. That's the point. Conservatives don't have no facts. That's why the RNC has no policy. They have not, because there's no facts to be made. There's no facts. It's whataboutism. That's why they brought the boy that was up there with the Indians, and they brought the dude and his wife that came out there with guns with the protesters. That's all they have. It's not about facts. It's about white supremacy. Yeah, I just realized that this would have always been bad. And as divisive as America is, and you have these rednecks, and some of these Mexicans too, they want to cough in your face, get like, it's hard for me to understand the immaturity that would lead somebody to do something like that in a pandemic. When none of us have health insurance, and all of us are barely getting by. Like, I think that's what conservatism is all about. Like, ignoring facts, and it's cruelty. Like, I'm riding on the weak. Yeah, I'm riding on the weak, and I'm voting against anything that is egalitarian, like anything that helps people. I'm riding against it, and that makes me tough. And anybody that cares about issues like climate change or the pandemic, they're weak. You're weak because you care about climate change. You care about the future. You're weak, and we need to have a strong military. We need to go to war with anybody that says anything about the U.S. government, says anything about the president. Like that's conservatism. There's no future to it. Period. Peace.